Don Peoples, Deadbolt. Let's talk about it. So we got to get into the slap that was heard across the world. Now, obviously, if you haven't been living under a rock, you're aware that Will Smith smacked the you know what out of Chris Rock at the 2022 Oscars. Now, I know a lot of people jumped and put videos out on it and gave their take. I wanted to really sit back and see and analyze the situation before I kind of spoke on it, because to me, this is an all-time low. Not in the fact that Will Smith smacked the you know what out of Chris Rock, but the fact that you have to stage it to make it happen. Now, a lot of different people have weighed in on this, and a lot of people are saying, Will shouldn't have smacked him or Chris Rock should have retaliated. Listen, both of them played their roles. Like, we have to remember, this is the Oscars, where acting, and we're dealing with actors, from Will Smith to Chris Rock to everybody in that room is a actor or a director or a producer. All these different type of people make up the production. So when the Oscars have obviously been struggling with views forever, right? Like, the Oscars ratings have plummeted. Nobody's checking for the Oscars. What better way than to capitalize on the situation that's been brewing for over a year now? Getting fed up, pushed into a corner, and then feeling like you're about to explode. But see, the problem I have with this situation is not the fact that Will was defending his wife like I feel every guy should, right? I mean, if you were put into a situation to where your wife and you were the butt of everybody's jokes across America for over a year based on her own involvement, right, by getting you entangled into that mess, obviously I'd be a little boiled over too. But the fact that, this smack reminded me so much of the Ric Flair smack that happened in WWE. We got to understand, these dudes do smacks and hits and slams and all type of stuff as a part of their daily routine. I really feel like Chris Rock handled it too well. I understand he's getting paid a bag to host the Oscars and he wants to remain as professional as possible. But what point do you actually break character and show some real emotion outside of you sticking on script? Now, these dudes, man, have been friends, and around each other in the acting world for a long time. So what better person to act out this humiliation ritual, this staged event, other than Chris Rock? This could be perceived in so many different ways. You have half the people who are looking at it like Will was a coward, for slapping Chris Rock, knowing that Chris Rock's a $120 when wet. And he wouldn't do that to August Alsina or anybody else, right? That would have had a problem or said that joke. The thing is, with Will, it's not the fact that he wouldn't have did it to anybody else. It's the fact that these dudes planned this whole situation out. So that's why he felt comfortable doing it to Chris. Because for Chris to, like I said, hold character, and then you can clearly see when they turn around, they both have, he has a grin on his face. And I think Will Smith has been in the game too long to ever break character like that on the main stage. Will Smith is an A-list actor, a $20+ million a film actor. There's no way that he's going to jeopardize his spot, so to speak, if that wasn't sanctioned already. And then also, it's like, if somebody's attacking your wife because of, her disease that she's going through, stuff of that nature, then there's no way, you're going to just smack him like that and be all calm, so to speak, like walking up all calm and collective and that whole bit. You're going to be kind of enraged about the situation. You're going to want to see about something. that's just really what's going to be. I think that's with any man, though. It don't have nothing to do with if he's big, small, whatever. For him to walk on national TV and smack the you know what out of you, I don't see how you, if this wasn't staged, why would you tolerate that? You would have had every right, to retaliate. And everybody knows that you're a comedian. And people who know Chris Rock and listen to Chris Rock's comedy know that Chris Rock goes left a lot. And I really don't think that joke was a very horrible joke. It was crazy because before Will looked at Jada's face, it was like that was the cue, right? Because he was laughing right with the jokes. That's what made it so ironic. But I just hate that we have to, scoop to such lows to push ratings and the narrative and take off our focus from what the real situations in the world be. Like, what's going on overseas, the food shortages coming and all that, gas prices. Now the world topic is Will smacking the crap out of Chris Rock. That's dominating the headlines now. So I think we need to stop being so fooled by the distractions, because that's all this is one big distraction. If anybody thought that that was real and that wasn't staged, like some WWE production, then you just a fool. Like, you gonna keep being fooled. You gonna keep walking around with blinders on. You ain't never gonna get the truth. And that's what they do. Like, they pull these stunts to know and to make sure that they still have control. Because the minute that we see the big smoke screen, then the gig is up, the jug is up, and that's the thing. I think with this whole situation, this was a distraction. For anybody to do that to another man and apologize to the Academy and not to that person that you actually did it to, when you guys got history, you guys are cool, and then you're partying and kikiing and stuff like that, right after the awards, it really didn't seem genuine. It seemed like this was something just to boost the awards, and what better way than somebody who has been bullied internet and social media wise for over a year due to the fact that your wife chooses to put y'all dirty laundry on the internet to boost ratings for her show. See, all this is about keeping your attention. This is not about him having true beef with Chris Rock, or them having a situation or things being said to make him want to go up on stage and put hands on that man. But like I said before, this was a situation that some people think that he was a coward, and then a lot of other people think that, Will was defending his lady and he a G for that. And people like, yo, man, Will did some gangster shit and, the whole nine. So Will Lightweight, in some people's eyes, got his image back, got his rep back after putting hands on Chris. So it was kind of like a necessary evil in a sense. You got half of the people saying that he was wrong, but then you got a real strong other half just like, yo, Will was right for doing what he did by defending his wife's honor, not letting the man talk about his wife. But when you dealing with comedy, this is what the comedy game is all about: disrespecting people, putting people in awkward situations. Both of them are comedians. It's just Chris Rock is a stand-up. Chris Rock is, the one that's going to tell the jokes, and he's going to crack on your mama. He going to get on everything. That's a true dirty comedian. You feel what I'm saying? So Chris Rock is Chris Rock, and Will knows that. So for him to go do that, he could have just told, Chris just to watch his mouth. Anything. To go up and smack him, and not and also not expect to get retaliated on. The way Will Smith walked away, he had no worries. He knew Chris wasn't gonna do nothing. And to me, you can never expect, I don't care if you think somebody's soft or not, even the most softest dude, when he's on national TV, when the world watching, all your peers and stuff are in the audience, even the softest dude is going to attempt to make a play, right? And where was the security at? Like, first off, to see Will Smith come on that stage, smack him, turn around, make an about face and go right back to his seat without being escorted out or, security being called, something let you know that the Oscars was in on this. No way that you can slap the host of a show and not get a more serious reaction from either security or the person that you smacked. It's not adding up to me. And I think that I'm just real disappointed in Will and Chris for scooping this low. It would have been a cool thing if y'all would have just said, "No, we joking at the end." That was just a set that we acted out. But to keep this game going, like, oh, this was serious, that you really defending your woman's honor and you standing up for women. And now you got everybody talking about, yeah, that's how you supposed to do. That's how you supposed to ride for your lady. And when really this was just some big WWE production. But I want y'all to get in the comment box, man, and let me know what y'all think. Do you feel that Will Smith and Chris Rock Oscar slap was a staged event, a WWE production? Or do you feel like Will was defending his wife's honor and he did the right thing by slapping the up out of Chris Rock for not putting some respect on his name? And was Will just really fed up for being a meme for the last year, for being a simp over his wife and her whole affair and situation? And the last thing I want to say before I close this out, a lot of people are saying this also, that, oh, he wouldn't have did it to August Alsina. Nigga, Will Smith was playing with August Alsina with Jada Pinkett. So why would he have a problem with his boy toy? But y'all get in the comment box, man, and let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all like, subscribe, hit the notification tab so y'all can tap in every time I drop a video. It's your boy Don Peoples, Deadbolt.